So get your tablets, phones, Chromecast ready, settle in. As Yusri Garsala thumps a long high ball. Jesse Fuller wins in the air. Massive, massive day for Floreat. In team news, just the one change for Athena as Ludovic Boy, gold medalist, comes into the starting lineup to replace Liam Murray. And for Armadale, Isaac Coombson and Angel Rivera replace Ryan Haslett and the suspended Connor Thurston. Robert Petkov getting his first chance to influence the game, and Floreat win a throw. Referee for today's game is Tom Glabovich, assistants Joshua Throssell and Kabala Kasongo. Jesse Fuller will take the throw for Floreat. Here's Angel Rivera. His return reunites the big three for Armadale. Jorkobs, Jelenovic and Rivera this season combining for just shy of 70% of Armadale's goals in all competitions. 37 of their 54 scored by those three. Here's Petkov. Looking to wriggle clear of Pasalakwa. Toe pokes the ball on nicely and taking a tumble. There's Phil Arnold. Took a famous tumble on the final day of 2020 that I mentioned earlier, that saw him receive his second yellow card under pressure from Jesse Lazaro. Coburn man going on to score the winner in stoppage time that day. On this occasion, Arnold draws the free kick, and Lart Matiang, who had a chance last week to win the league with a one-on-one laid on and saw his effort denied by James Bosdet, will stand over this free kick. The left footer to curl one in between on-rushing blue and white shirts and Yusri Garsala, or that's the more conventional approach. He tried the unconventional there and looked to catch the Armadale shot stopper out of position. In the end, harmlessly wide of the left-hand goalpost. I mentioned Armadale's front throughs. That's a really poor goal kick. And a ball through from Petkov. And Garsala makes up for his own mistake coming out to intercept the ball intended for Bailey Brown Montgomery. The flag was up regardless. Well, I mentioned their Armadale reliance on their front three in terms of scoring. Floreat, it's been quite the opposite. They have found a plethora of goal scorers, 11 players notching multiple goals, 14 different goal scorers in the league this season. In fact, I believe Jason Soldaris in goals is the only Floreat player playing today that has not scored. Brown Montgomery flicks on. Petkov. Under pressure from the Armadale captain, who is caught late by Brown Montgomery. Garsala takes his time and clears under a bit of pressure. Quick effort from range from Petkov and takes an awkward hop and out for a corner. Ludo Boy over to take this one. Boys corner driven in, beats everybody. If Garsala got a touch, it will be a Floreat throw. That's the decision. Still no goals around the grounds. Relegation battle I mentioned earlier would need Balcatta to lose and Gwelup to win for Gwelup to stay up in the NPL next season. And for a side that's won just one game all year, that's a tough ask. Throw in headed back out. Across to the back post, headed away by Pasalakwa. Well done by Boy to keep things alive. Martiang will be interested here, but Jelenovic gets there first and plays a good ball. Perkins with a bit of room to run. This cross is blocked. Pasalakwa and Perkins share possession. An important toe in there for Martiang. Ball through for Brown Montgomery. Here's the first real chance of the game for Floreat. Bailey Brown Montgomery scores on the follow-up. And Floreat take the lead. And you can see what it means to them. Well, so much time to think for Bailey Brown Montgomery, perhaps too much. He looked to have overthought the finish initially, outwitted by Yusri Garsala. But the Armadale keeper could only parry it back into the path of a man who has had a wonderful season. Particularly in the absence of Robert Petkov, it looked like the Floreat curse was going to continue. Every time things start to come together for this side in recent years, something tends to go wrong. We had the injury to Sean McManus early in the year, followed by injuries to Petkov. But Bailey Brown Montgomery has stood very, very tall in his absence. As Armadale go close to squaring things up. The best performance of his season, of course, their hat-trick against Sorrento back in round 9. Scored the winner against Stirling the week after that. And then Robbie Petkov was back and scoring goals. And there he is heading that ball before last week's scoreless draw to Stirling. He had scored in 8 of Floreat's previous 10 games. So as much as Brown Montgomery held the fort in his absence, Athena will be very relieved to have him back. He played the beautiful pass through for the opening goal. And now it's Stirling and Red Star that will be looking for Armadale to do favours. Perhaps from this set piece. Tom Glavovich blows his whistle. Haven't had too much trouble in the goal scoring department this season, Armadale. The 5th best attack in the league. Their problem has been with defensively and disciplinarily. A total of 9 red cards, I believe it is, for Armadale this season. Twice they've been reduced to 9 men. And 2 red cards for their goalkeeper today. Neither for denying a goal-scoring opportunity. One for a slap out in their 2-2 draw with Coburn earlier in the year, and one that infamous kick out in the cup final. Angel Rivera fires and Jason Soldaris gets low to save and saves the follow-up as well. No denying he is one of the absolute best in the business, the Floreat captain. Well, in terms of goalkeepers, if you will excuse the pun, James Bosdett has also been doing a sterling job up at Macedonia Park. You would suggest it between those two for goalkeeper of the season. Soldaris doing what he had to do in his first 2 saves there. In terms of Floreat red cards, they had a bunch last year, but this season just like their run-in form has been the complete opposite. Their discipline has been much improved. Just the one player, Bailey Brown Montgomery, has been sent off for the blue and white. Well, they've seen 5 opposition players sent off over the course of this season. Potentially another injury concern for Robert Petkov. Rivera. Pasalakwa's throw. Mopped up by Athena. Phil Arnold on the turn. Wouldn't he love to get his hands on that league title today? A good play again, and a driving run, and a penalty. But the flag is up. What is the decision here? The referee has said penalty. Assistant has said it looks offside, perhaps. Gee, what a game Bailey Brown Montgomery's having. What a season he's having. Still, the decision will be a free kick. The contact deemed outside the box by the looks of things. Not offside. A sigh of relief breathed by Red Star and Sterling. A 2-goal Floreat lead would make things very difficult, you would suggest, for the home side here this afternoon. Petkov is back in the fray. Takes up a position at the back post. Floreat on the live table. Now 3 points clear of Sterling. Matiang's ball. Crimson.
She reminds me of you.
Big goal at the bottom has just come in. Balcatta have scored. So barring something remarkable, Gwelup will be relegated this afternoon. Ball in the box, Ludo Boy! Acrobatically tried to turn that one in at the near post. Inglewood also now with a 1-goal lead over Perth, which puts them above Armadale into 6th. Angel Rivera does well. Such good close control. Jelenovic looks to turn it around the corner. Jakobs, his first real involvement here. Coombson's ball in. Perkins. Shepherd's Fuller underneath it. Has it now at ground level. Osman. Deep curler, too deep. Solaris, long kick over Petkov. Brown Montgomery couldn't get on the end of it. Fuller will head it back down. Boy, now Brown Montgomery brings it down delightfully. Ludo Boy again. Tried to curl one for Petkov. Over the top from Costello. Floreat Athena corner. Still scoreless up at Stirling and up at Red Star. Cornering over Chris Soldaris. And here's Sean McManus. Robbed of it. Ashwood settles things down. Yurkov's battling and winning a throw for Armadale on the far side. Yurkov's turning. Rivera. Cut down by Chris Soldaris. Tackle and Brown Montgomery's away again. The pass just a little heavy, forces him wide. He now has Pasalakwa to get past. Matiang. Back for Jesse Fuller. Palmer on the turn. 1-2 between Matiang and Brown Montgomery. Picked off by Ashwood. Yurkovs and Palmer do battle. The former wins out. Angel Rivera with the ball glued to his feet. Lovely footwork from the Armadale number 9, and then a ball wide for Perkins. Perkins ball in over the head of Jelenovic. George Balla whiffs on his attempt. Costello cushions it for Coombson. Arnold heads on well for Petkov. They are looking lively. Floreat, they are looking dangerous. A Stirling goal would still put the Lions level with Floreat Athena on top. But Athena with a far superior goal difference. Milenovic's cross blocked out for a corner. Plus 19. Floreat Athena's goal difference compared to just plus 8 for Stirling, who have got to where they are via defensive supremacy week after week. A lot of clean sheets, best defensive record in the league. McManus clears the corner. Perkins. Coombson. Will get it back. Perkins looking to turn, gets a nice bobble. Cross doesn't reach Angel Rivera, but Armadale applying a bit of pressure, and this is where Floreat need a big number 9 to hold it up, just like that, Robert Petkov. And plays it back, and the pressure is eased. Good experience play from Phil Arnold. And a beautiful diagonal for Bailey Brown Montgomery to bring down. Boy on the overlap. Brown Montgomery comes inside. A little knuckleball. Petkov on the follow-up. Off the bar, and linesman unmoved. Phil Arnold, penalty! Well, it was similar to his dive against Coburn 2 years ago, but on this occasion the contact came. It looked like he was anticipating it, waiting for that contact. 2 years ago, Lazaro withdrew the challenge. On this occasion, he drew the contact, won the penalty. And it's looking outcome to that of 2020. Robert Petkov to double Floreat's lead. Athena have one hand on the league. What a start for the would-be champions. Everything has gone according to script. Robert Petkov back at the club after a spell at Inglewood. I spoke to Jason Saldaris and Robert Petkov after their night series triumph this pre-season. And Jason said how much he has loved having the big target man. And how much as they want to play football, sometimes you need that release valve. And we saw it not long before that goal, a long ball up and a 1-on-3 that Petkov held up, played it back. Arnold drew the foul. And then from the resulting passenger play, they went forward and Phil Arnold drew yet another foul, this one inside the Armadale 18-yard box. And Petkov buried the penalty to give Floreat a 2-0 lead. And this shaped up to be a really dramatic, cagey final day. But Floreat are looking to put paid to that. They'll want more. They don't want drama here this afternoon. They just want to get the job done, and so far, so good. Sterling Sorrento and Red Star Coburn still goalless. But Athena won't be looking at the other results. They'll just be looking to get the job done themselves. Ludo Boy, McManus, back post, Montgomery was the target. It didn't reach him. Garcella gets it on quickly. Engel Rivera, as always. Good first touch. Ball for Jelenovic cleared by Chris Soldaris. An incredible goal-scoring machine this season, Floreat Athena. Remarkably, only the second best attack in the league, mostly due to Daryl Nichols' exploits up at Red Star. But 53 goals on the year now. If they manage one more this afternoon, they will finish the season with 14 of their league games where they will have scored 3 goals or more. Quite stunning numbers, and this is worrying signs for Armadale now. Engel Rivera coming off, and it doesn't look like he's going to continue. Looking like a knee problem for Engel. Lukman Syed will be the man to replace him, and gee, that's a blow for Armadale and for Sterling and Red Star if they were harbouring any hopes of a Floreat collapse. Ashwood's ball wide for the substitute. Syed's ball in off a teammate and out for a goal kick. Saldaris doesn't clear halfway and Ashwood heads it back. Armadale captain ambles into the Floreat half. Forward pressure again from Athena, wins the throw. Boy, first time ball in, dangerous. And Syed intelligently taking no chances. This 2-goal lead all the more important now as Stirling have taken the lead against Sorrento. So as things stand, Floreat with a 1-point lead at the top. Corner driven in. Brown Montgomery retreating, doesn't reach him. Palmer fires high. Cobbs pushed under it by Gallen. Not enough for a free kick in the eyes of the referee. Headed on by Perkins. I'd imagine we'll see a bit more of the long balls from Floreat now. They have the 2-goal lead and the big number 9 in Petkov that can make something out of nothing in those situations. Pasalak will take the set piece. A little long, but hooked back across. Jelenovic with a chance, a real chance, and he knows it. Bit of a look of shock in the face of the Armadale number 11. Partly because I don't think he expected the ball to come in so quick, but then would have expected to have done better once it did. Brown Montgomery again. Off him last. And Syed with the throw. Ludo Boy picks up the foul. Fuller looks to get it moving quickly. Cuts inside one. Out for Boy. Back for Fuller. Fuller looked to curl one. Deflected just wide of a lunging Philip Arnold at the back post. Red Star now up by a goal to 0 against Coburn. So all of the top three now leading. How big is that opening Brown Montgomery goal now? If it was still level here and the other two sides had gone ahead, I'm sure it would filter out onto the pitch. Perhaps pressure and nerves can play a part then, but Athena have done exactly what they've needed to do in this first half. Osman. Coombson looking to take on McManus. Osman twisting, turning, still going. Good hands from the Athena shot stopper again. Syed down the line only as far as Petkov comes up off his arm though. Gallen composed.
He's all right. He'll be all right.
Sterling Macedonia, no doubt, will now look back to that match last weekend as their big chance to win the league. I said at the time Floreat would be the happier of the two teams with the point, because their job would then be just to beat Armadale on the final day. That wasn't a foregone conclusion by any stretch at the start of the day, but it is looking more and more likely now. Bit of magic from Osman. They still have the firepower to cause problems, Armadale, but the more they throw forward, of course, the more they're exposed at the back. Andrew Palmer's in some difficulty.
You do know you're not anywhere near the penalty area.
Red Star now matching the result here, 2-0 up against Coburn. Ashwood and Soldaris exchange pleasantries by the halfway line. Must admit I didn't catch the incident that saw Andrew Palmer suffering from whatever ailment he's currently suffering from. So goals everywhere except Perth Glory, Guelph, Croatia. But as the Jelenovic chance showed earlier, we are only a moment away from the lead being halved. Athena need to keep their heads in the game here, and after this long stoppage, Armadale will throw the ball back to Floreat. Soldaris looks for Petkov. Palmer rejoins the action. Perkins for Osman. Coombson's played some good balls down that left-hand side. Comes inside for Osman here. Osman has it stolen off of him. And seeing the goalkeeper potentially off his line. Perkins. Balla tried to scissor kick one out of the air, didn't get anything on it. Salakwa heads away. Arnold following up. He's been heavily involved. Brown Montgomery will look to get there before Garcelar, but the goalkeeper does well. Brown Montgomery suffering the after effects from that challenge, and no question that it was a fair challenge from the goalkeeper, but the Athena youngster putting his body on the line, wanting to make every challenge he can, and certainly looks a little the worse for wear after that. Garcelar over to offer hand of apology. Five minutes and stoppages left here at Alfred Skeet Reserve. In the first half of the title decider for Floreat Athena, one in which they have come out in perfect fashion. Brown Montgomery receives treatment off the pitch and play continues. Fuller heads back for Petkov. Look to turn it around the corner for Matiang. Fuller's ball down the line, charge down. Palmer for Boyd. Petkov not quite on the same page as his teammate there. And Osman sent for a full 360 there by Jesse Fuller, just a little late on the challenge. I don't think there'll be too many arguments about the booking. Pasalakwa. Easy for Soldaris, who gets one late, and that's silly. That is very silly from Chris Soldaris. You've got a 2-goal lead in search of your club's first league title in 15 years. Follow-up challenge from Jelenovic. There was minimal contact there, but Soldaris has just no need to come in and give him a shove. Give the referee a decision to make there. In the end, he's ignored it. And just Jelenovic in the book, and that is a surprise. Well, after the dust has settled, the Soldaris brothers have combined to get Adriano Jelovic in the book. Not a man who's a stranger to a booking. He was sent off here in the 5-0 loss against the Glory. Fuller. Brown Montgomery will give away a free kick in his wrestle with Syed. Ashwood forward for Jelenovic. Jesse Fuller blocking the cross. Sterling and Red Star fans will be praying for a late Armadale goal here in the first half, just to give them something to cling to going into the final 45. No change in the other scores. Red Star still leading Coburn by 2-0. Sterling still leading Sorrento by 1-0. So all of the top three doing their jobs, all that they could do at the start of the day. But all that Sterling and Red Star can do now is hope for a Floreat collapse or an Armadale resurgence. And with Angel Rivera off injured, it's looking less and less likely as the minutes tick by. Balla down the line for Yorkobs. Opposed to Gallen, gets a ball in for Jelenovic. Lucky deflection for Floreat, away from danger. That could have gone anywhere. Of course, as things stand, a draw is not enough for Floreat, so an Armadale goal and things do get nervy. What Athena would give for a third. Just over the bar. McManus. Picked off by Perkins. Perkins goes on, draws some contact, but left his leg in there for me. Brown Montgomery. Boy. He can't control it, nor can Matiang, because Coonson picks it up and charges forward. Balla. Yorkobs. Back for Balla. Surges into the Floreat box. Back for Perkins! And Armadale half the deficit! Well, well, well. And a bit of a Bruno Fernandes versus Mo Salah moment there. Harrison, the goal scorer. A lot of time left if you want to think about running the clock down now, but Gordon Perkins has given hope, not just to Armadale, but to Stirling and Red Star. A couple of twists and turns already on the final day of the 2022 league season. Floreat still with a 2-goal-to-1 lead, but that is one that will change the halftime team talks for sure, and just set a seed of doubt in Athena minds. Boy picks off Perkins' pass. Say that 10 times fast. McManus. Arnold. Gallen. Headed on by McManus for Boy. Martiang turns back. Gallen for Petkov, so strong. This ball was astray though, and here's a chance for Jelenovic. Fuller in pursuit, he won't get there. Jelenovic! Wonderful save from Jason Soldaris. That is why he's the best in the business. Well. Floreat Athena, an outstretched Jason Soldaris, foot away from going in level at the half after leading by 2. And the crowd here at Alfred Skeet Reserve are now interested. Armadale corner, headed away by Fuller. Biting off a little too much there. Isaac Coombson, big mistake. Turns it over for Arnold. Brown Montgomery has Boy arriving in the box at the back post. Ball across. Straight at Yusri Garcelow. Looks to get things going quickly in the final minutes of the first half. Headed away by McManus, who took an awkward fall. Eurocobs. Osman. Miscued on the pass. Stoppage time in the first half. Armadale 1, Floreat Athena 2. As things stand, Athena are champions. Another goal for Armadale. And Stirling will be top. Shot deflected into the arms of Jason Soldaris, who will soak up a few seconds. And there is the final whistle of the first half from Tom Glavovich. The Armadale fans are up and about. The Floreat Athena fans and players must be a little nervous now, but I'm sure they would have taken a lead, any sort of lead going into the half at the start of the day. Robert Petkov threaded one through for Bailey Brown Montgomery early. His initial shot was saved by Yusri Garcelow, but he bundled in the follow-up, and shortly after that Phil Arnold took a tumble under contact in the Armadale area, and Robert Petkov stepped up and dispatched the penalty. But a late Gordon Perkins strike after a surging run from George Balla has given the rest of the top 3 something to play for in the second half. Red Star lead at Coburn, Stirling lead at Sorrento, and Floreat lead here by just the 1 goal. We'll be back for the second half after this. So you're going to see camera then, hey?
Yeah, must be. Hang on.
Welcome back to Alfred Skeet Reserve. Second half action. Armadale and Floreat. Floreat with a 2-1 lead from the first half as they look to win their first top flight title in 15 years. 2007 was the last time Floreat Athena's name was etched on the top Western Australian trophy. They've come close in 2020, they've come close in 2021. Will today be the day? Armadale have made things very interesting with that Gordon Perkins goal in first half stoppage time. I'm Sean Fry, will be calling the remainder of this match for you, the second 45 plus stoppage time. Tommy Dolman's up on the call at Macedonia Park as Stirling leads Sorrento by 1-0. At the start of the day, Floreat led Stirling by a point, and Perth Red Star were a point further back. As things are, it is exactly as it was at the start. If Floreat win, they win the league. Stirling will need to hope for an Armadale goal, and here's the man that got the first for them, Perkins. He takes a tumble and Palmer clears down the line. Petkov cushions one for Arnold. Drew the penalty in the first half that gave Petkov the opportunity to make it 2-0, and here he goes streaming forward. Ball in off the head of an Armadale defender, ricochets through to Yusri Garsala. It has been a funny old season for Armadale. They've obviously had their Australia Cup exploits, qualifying for the round of 32. They went out in disappointing fashion, 2-5 against the visiting Modbury Jets here. It was sandwiched in a very busy run of fixtures. Perkins. The two number 8s do battle. McManus wins out, but the clearance fielded by the Armadale defence. Pasalak was diagonal seen out by Jesse Fuller. And then, of course, after the Modbury Jets, there was the small matter of the State Cup final against Coburn. And if you're watching this, I probably don't need to tell you how that ended, but really, that was a moment that took the sails out, took the wind out of the sails, rather, of Armadale. And Yusri Garsala's controversial kick out. There's absolutely no reason for it, and whether they would have gone on to win the game in extra time or not, that was the moment that certainly lost it for them. Since then, there's been long runs of defeats, but also some good performances. Regardless, as I mentioned in the first half, it is still their highest ever points tally in the top flight. Free kick deflected onto the roof of the net. Will be an Armadale corner. And after some confusion, I believe it will be, well, it looked like they were going to signal for a Floreat goal kick. It will now be an Armadale corner. A lot of confusion between the officials. Vala's ball in. Jelenovic didn't get any contact on at the front post. Clearance twice held in by Costello. Petkov goes to ground, loses his footing. Matiang heads it on for Boy, who heads it on for Arnold. Arnold toes it around Coonson, and here's Bailey Brown Montgomery. The opening goal scorer looks to take on a couple of Armadale defenders. And cries of happy birthday, dear Army, ring around in the 50th minute. The 50th anniversary of Armadale Soccer Club. As I mentioned, the 50th season has been their best in terms of points. Well done, Armadale. That ball comes back off an Armadale arm. Not intentional, so play goes on. Yorkop's battles on with Gallen and wins the throw. Quickly taken. Perkins steps around Boy and looks to fizz one in for Jelenovic. Arnold with a bit of space, drops the shoulder and looks to go away from Osman, who fouls him. Coomson does well to cut the ball out initially and then acrobatically hack it clear. Gallen under pressure from Yorkov, wins the header. Perkins will take on Boy. The gold medalist comes away with the ball, and here's Matiang. Under pressure from Ashwood. Long diagonal to Brown Montgomery. That's been a common outlet for Floreat. Brown Montgomery looks to surge down the left touchline and overruns the pitch. Garcilla will take the goal kick. So the situation is this: if Floreat maintain their lead, they win the title. But if Armadale peg another one back, that will put Stirling on top in their first year back in the NPL. Here's Arnold. Charged down by Perkins. McManus with the throw. Petkov wide. Looks to get a cross in, has it blocked. It'll give and go with Arnold and he'll try again. Costello with the block again. McManus puts one on the head of Garcilla, who claims confidently and then goes down exuberantly, claiming he got a knock to the head, but I still think he should have held on to that ball. Goalkeeper's always very fortunate in those situations. They tend to get the benefit of the doubt, but gee, on another day, you wouldn't be surprised to see play on called there. Garcilla long. Fuller heads back. Brown Montgomery looks to head on. Balla sends it into midfield, but straight to Palmer. Over the head of Boy. Balla wins it in the air again. Perkins now. Looking for Yorkobs. Gallen. For Jesse Fuller. And Boy has a bit of space to turn and run. Goes around Osman. And then wins it back momentarily. Offside. And Armadale win a foul. Deep in their defensive half. And a huge goal at the top as Sorrento have levelled against Stirling. So now, an Armadale goal puts Red Star top. Well, there have already been a number of twists and turns so far this afternoon. How many more will there be? Athena are hoping not too many. Soldaris hooks it away. Petkov. Brown Montgomery. It looked like it was on track for a routine win. Armadale playing for sixth spot. Athena playing for the title, but Armadale have shown they're not here to mess about. Here's the man that scored the late goal in the first half, Gordon Perkins, laying it off for his skipper, who gives it and gets it back from Coombson. Miscontrolled on the far side by Balla. And Floreat already feeling a little ropey. The nerves will certainly be setting in. They know a goal at the other end could end their season in disappointment on the final day. And that is a bad tackle. And that will be just a matter of what colour the card will be. It's yellow for Costello. Phil Arnold, as always, adept at drawing fouls. And that one certainly looked like he could have had a saddle on him. Glory now leading 2-0 at Gwelup. So Gwelup, I think we can safely say, are down. Bayswater currently trailing, but occupying that fourth spot by a point, unless Sorrento can get a winner and leapfrog the boys from Frank Drago Reserve. All still to play for in the NPL. A third here would be so crucial for Floreat. Yorkobs heads away. Coombson clears. Three 0 now for Glory over Gwelup. As the rain starts to trickle down here at Alfred Skeet. Flicked on at the near post by Soldaris. Headed away. Yorkobs gets a touch. Osman looks to punt one down the line for the run of Balla. Read and cleared by Gallen. That's a beautiful ball down the line. Well fielded by Arnold, and he draws a foul from Osman and has a big smirk. The yellow card is out for Osman. He came in at a rate of knots and saw the ball slip through his legs. He then gives Phil Arnold the shush, which I don't know if that's right to do when you've just been nutmegged and conceded a foul and a booking, but Regardless, Floreat will kick us off again. Here's Gallen. Skims off a defender's head, and Garcella looks to get things going quickly. They want to spoil the Floreat party. Good strong hold up play by Jelenovic. Wide for Syed. Fuller. Can't keep it in. Looking down the line in the direction of Bailey Brown Montgomery. His opening goal seems a lifetime ago now. Well, I was thinking it looked like it wasn't going to be a dramatic, exciting final day when Floreat went 2-0 up, and how wrong I was. Do not doubt the NPL in WA for drama. And that is a tight call for offside, and the Armadale fans behind us do not agree. The Floreat fans. Currently, goal difference for Floreat Athena sits at 19, plus 19. Joondalup have plus 29. So if it comes down to that, an Armadale goal here. Chance at the back post. Arriving and giving away the foul there was Perkins. The live table says Floreat 47 points, Perth Red Star 45 points. Superior goal difference. A third goal for Athena would mean the world. That's an awkward one from Balla, and a chance for Bailey Brown Montgomery. Can't get on the scraps. But Floreat pushing Armadale back here. McManus clips a beautiful ball in, just nudged under. There the Armadale defender by Boy. Petkov has his cross blocked, and Pasalakwa just says anywhere will do. And Gustavo Maralanda has put Sorrento 2 goals to 1 up against Stirling. Which is big in the top 4 race, but here's a moment that could be big in the title race as Jelenovic surges forward and tries an ambitious effort from a tight angle. Running away from goal, and Sodaris in perfect position. There was always going to be a lot to do there. So Sorrento now occupying 4th spot. Bayswater will need to get a couple of goals back in their game to take that back, but as I've mentioned a few times, this afternoon is primarily about the title race, especially here at Alfred Skeet, where Armadale trail Floreat by 1 goal to 2. Gallen comes through and hoofs that one high and long. Athena with a 1 goal lead and 25 minutes away from that elusive first NPL title. Garsela bumps it long as Armadale looked to spoil that party. Perkins, he did his bit in first half stoppage time. Misjudged there by Ashwood, thought he had time to turn and roll, but Petkov was there. He looks to feed it through for McManus, who's fleet of foot, and Petkov slides in and mistimes that tackle, and he will find himself on the wrong end of the referee's decision. Not enough for a booking, despite the protests of the Armadale fans. Long diagonal for Balla, cut out by McManus. Gallen stands under it bravely and is cannoned into. Clear free kick, as you'll see, against George Balla. And Adriano Jelenovic needs to be very careful here. I mentioned he's no stranger to a booking. He is on a yellow card. They've already lost Angel Rivera. The last time they lost Angel Rivera was to a red card, and Jelenovic then went and promptly got himself sent off. Obviously not believing the extent of the head clash with Dennis Gallen, but regardless, we need to be smart in these situations. And trying to drag the Floreat defender up by the shirt is not smart. Dennis Gallen gives a smile to the Armadale supporters, who are pleased to see that he's up and well. Gallen waves back on. The stage is set. Will it be a dramatic late Armadale party spoiler, or can Athena hang on? Perkins' ball to the back posts. Misdirected and overhit. Of course, these stoppages will just add to the time added on at the end of the game. Of course, referees rarely add on enough in my view, but it will mean we will have an extended stoppage time period, which will just add to the drama of the afternoon. Substitution will be Lat Matiang. Making way for Ethan Mom. Saldaris, long and high down the line. McManus misjudges it and goes under it. Looks to nudge Balla off the ball, but can't do so. Palmer tracking back, gets a toe in. Back for Balla. He created the first. Can he create a second? His cross blocked by Saldaris. Headed up in the air by Gallen, away by McManus. Osman, clear by Arnold. And he's attempts a Petkov to hook it over for Graham Montgomery. Loses his footing and gives away a foul, and this time he will receive a booking. This one is simmering nicely. Sterling, you would think, are out of the conversation. They have been strong defensively all year, but have rarely scored bursts of goals. They'll need two late ones, and they'll need an Armadale equaliser here. So as things stand, it is Red Star and Athena. An Armadale goal puts Red Star top. Soldaris claims comfortably. 20 minutes plus stoppages remaining in round 22. The 22nd and final round of the 2022 season. And Floreat inch closer. Minute by minute. McManus chips one in for Petkov to chase. Petkov does well, lays it off for Ludo Boy. The back post for Mom. And the substitute can't find the back of the net. He can find Ludovic Boy though, when the gold medalist overruns it. Perkins look to flick it on for Jelenovic, well read by Chris Soldaris. Phil Arnold thundering into a tackle, swinging wildly at a second, and there is a booking for Phil Arnold. And he needs to be careful now. He will not want a repeat of the 2020 final day. Phil Arnold on a booking, Adriano Jelenovic on a booking. The two most likely players you would think on the field to receive a second. One for either side. Armadale 1, Floreat 2. Passalacqua will load one up. Armadale and Red Star fans unite to hope that this ball finds its way into the back of the net. Ashwood strikes it cleanly, but not cleanly enough. Red Star now 3 goals up. So that job you would think is done. It all just depends on whether Armadale can find an equaliser. Armadale, the last team to beat Floreat before this 10-game unbeaten run they're currently on. Coomson nods on for Ashwood. Fuller. Mom. Poor touch from the substitute. Osman. Passalacqua. Garsala looks long for Balla. Good header. Into the path of Perkins. Jelenovic battles with Gallen. Neither wins it cleanly. Soldaris' clearance isn't clean either, nor is Balla's touch. But Floreat looking a little nervy. And that's a poor challenge from Arnold. He is on a yellow, remember. Referee not interested, but Phil Arnold needs to be careful. I would suggest that would be very harsh. Not a lot of intent in the foul, more of a mistime challenge, but he can't mistime many more now. So the big questions still yet to be answered in terms of who will win the league. The smaller question of who will go down is settled. Gwelup will be relegated. The top 4 is still up for grabs, as is the title here. Red Star can do nothing but hope. And Palmer picks up a foul. And as much as it's a good opportunity for Athena to score, it's 30 to 40 seconds that they can run off the clock, which may be even more vital. Bailey, Brown, Montgomery. will set his sights on perhaps the league title clincher. He scored the first in the 7th minute. Arnold took a tumble in the penalty box for Petkov to score the second. And Bailey Brown Montgomery cannot add a third. Palmer heads on. Montgomery's going to make another run. Coomson right on his back, and he comes away with the ball. Clip down the line for Osman. Gallen thumps it back central. Boyd takes it down and turns, but Perkins takes it off him and draws a foul. A dozen minutes plus whatever the referee deems necessary for stoppages. Soldaris had to watch it all the way. Armadale can't bundle it in. Desperate defending from Soldaris. Or Gallen it was, sprawled on the deck. Palmer can't come away with it. Coomson keeps it in play. And an Armadale corner. And the tension mounts. Corner headed away by Phil Arnold. He's been in the centre of a lot this afternoon. And Floreat will take their time on the restart. Armadale substitution. And there will be a goalkeeper change. Charlie Kennett comes on in midfield, and Alex Fisher will take over in goals. Warm thanks from John O'Reilly to his goalkeeper for his season, despite the obvious blemishes being the 2 red cards. He has had a good year, and when on his best, he's very hard to beat. The Garcila's season is over. Alex Fisher will take over for the remaining 10 minutes or so. And that will be a free kick one way or the other. It looked like Petkov was pulled down initially. Any contact as he fell back would be, you would think, incidental. Costello doesn't see it that way. Suggesting the Floreat big man may have thrown out an arm. That gives Fisher his first chance to get involved in the game. He plays it for Coomson. Kenner's first chance now. Lucky to get away without conceding a foul. Fisher again. Scoops this one up and rolls it back for Coomson once more. Coomson's ball is poor, well read by Arnold and cut out. Petkov. Similar to the ball he played for Brown Montgomery for the opening goal. Fisher needs to be careful. Bella down but out of the reach of Gordon Perkins. So the stage is set in these final 10 minutes. Robert Petkov's 12th goal of the season. Bailey Brown Montgomery's 9th. Gave Athena a 2-0 lead before Gordon Perkins netted his 7th goal right on the stroke of half-time. And that leaves us on a knife edge. The Red Stars' job is done. They're 3-0 up with 7 minutes remaining up in Joondalup. Athena's job is not done. Perkins look to tow it past Soldaris. The Floreat man clears long and high. Brown Montgomery can't win it in the air. Balla created the first, now leaves it for Osman, and it's a rash challenge from Gallen, who will be the latest to find his way into the book. He says, yes, I understand, that's fine. But it does set up an Armadale free kick that Red Star fans will be watching more intently than their own game, I'm sure. All eyes on Alfred Skeet. Coombson or Ashwood, the left or the right. You would think Ashwood could go direct, Coombson could go across goals. Soldaris needs to cover both angles. In the end, it's Ashwood curling it towards goals. Kenner scrambles, they find the back of the net! Oh, it is drama of the highest order in the NPL! It never fails to disappoint! And from the celebrations, it looks like Nathan Costello got the final touch. Well, you would not read about it. Athena stumble at the last once more. Can they give it one more surge? There is still time for a winner. Wow. It was Sterling's for the taking if Floreat dropped points. They trail to Sorrento at home on the last day. Red Star, the least likely of winners, needed Athena to drop points and Sterling to drop points. And then they still had the matter of getting over Coburn. They have done that. And both results going the Northerners' way. Floreat now need a goal. And they are running out of time. Can an Athenan stand up and be a hero? Here's Charlie Kenner. Ashwood kills one towards Soldaris, who'll look to get things going quickly. All of a sudden there's a bit of urgency about Athena, and Arnold can run onto a loose ball with a lot of space to run into in midfield. Boy, take him down. Athena free kick. Boy takes it quickly. Arnold goes down again, and it will be no foul on this occasion. And it goes for Yorkobs to poke it through to Perkins, but Jason Soldaris is out on the edge of his area. Balla charges the ball down, but it's too heavy. And Soldaris will have it again. The clock is ticking now. And all of a sudden, Dennis Gallen spent on the ground. And Athena will use the time where Yorkobs and Balla are down to make a substitution. That's smart coaching. They do have firepower on the bench coming on now, Ambrosio and Murray. Ambrosio, the third leading scorer in this Floreat team with 6. Liam Murray has not found his name on the score sheet yet. What a time it will be to do it. Will we have one final twist? It won't be coming from the north. They are heading into the 90th minute with Red Star leading by 3 goals to 0. It has to come from Floreat, and it has to come now. Armadale substitutions as Angel Diaz comes on. Soldaris long, flicked on by Ambrosio, his first moment. Petkov looks to side foot one over Garcella. Ambitious effort. We will have at least 5 or 6 minutes of stoppage time, you would think. So there is still somewhere in the vicinity of 7 or 8 minutes for Floreat. Time to see what Athena are made of. Yorkobs. Ball through for Petkov, flicked on. Montgomery won't get there. Costello clears. Palmer can't shield his opponent off the ball. And Armadale look like they'll come away with it through Perkins. Steps inside McManus, runs away from Ambrosio. His pass picked off by Gallen. Mom pokes it on for Palmer. Back for Mom. Petkov looking to make a run in behind. Mom. Arnold gets past 1, gets past 2. Can't get the cross in. And it comes back off him for a goal kick. And Fisher has seen Charlie Kenner in a bit of space. But McManus got back just in time. Couldn't prevent the throw. Lovely little move there by Perkins to just throw Mom off balance and create a bit of space. Perkins might have a shot. And the Floreat coaching staff very quick to get another ball to Soldaris. As we head towards stoppage time in the second half. McManus flicks it over the top for Brown Montgomery. Palmer toes it on for Ambrosio. Floreat corner. Will we see a stoppage time winner from Floreat to win the league on the final day? They've come so close. Rolls through Petkov. Lays it off for Mom! Oh. Again, Fisher gets it on quickly. This time it gets past McManus, and Perkins can put it to bed. He's checked by Gallen. And the offside is given. Floreat are in a hurry. Soldaris needs to get it on, and quickly. Chris Soldaris has moved forward. Fuller at the heart of defence. Perkins is all on his own again. He can run at Gallen, who's on a yellow. He's got Osman outside him. In for Kenner. Charlie Kenner looks to go past Gallen but can't. And Soldaris fields. Quickly on. And Ambrosio throws it forward for Petkov. Chance from Bailey Brown Montgomery to win the league. He does win the word. It is just the most remarkable scenes. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Athena back on top. Red Star hearts sink. They don't like to do it easy.
I can hear
It is all you would dream of as a football fan, a football player. These are the moments our game was made for. Bailey, Brown, Montgomery, in stoppage time. And now all of a sudden, Floreat don't want the play to get restarted. McManus will see it out. And Jason Soldaris will take 30 seconds for this goal kick, at least you would think. I wouldn't be surprised to see his name in the referee's notebook. In fact, if I was the Floreat coaching staff, I would be insisting that he waits until he's booked. He is taking all the time in the world. He eventually does take the goal kick. It's long, it's high. Petkov nudges Perkins under it. Soldaris should get there before Yorkobs. He may just want to see it out. He clears it down the line. And he had a runner. Poor ball forward for Ambrosio. Ambrosio battles on and he'll draw a foul. Huge foul. It is over at Joondalup. Red Star have won by 3-0. Stirling have lost to Sorrento by 2-1. Sorrento jump over Bayswater into the top 4. Guelph are down. Sorrento are 4th and Floreat are champions unless there is one more twist in the tail. They look like they've done enough. And I wouldn't expect them to move this ball out from that corner. And there is the first booking for time wasting. And I don't think anyone will be complaining. Armadale throw, they take it quickly. Slashed high on the head of Kenner. And it will be another Floreat throw. Chris Soldaris will take his time over this one. The final whistle can only be moments away. Liam Murray couldn't hold it up, but he wins the throw. Oh, I would love to know how much time Tom Glavovich is adding on here. There is the final whistle! Athena have won the league in stoppage time! And the most remarkable scenes, Athena's flood the field. The 15-year wait is over. It took until second half stoppage time. It looked like Nathan Costello had ruined the party when he bundled home from it. Kevin Ashwood's set piece. But Athena would not be denied. Bailey Brown Montgomery opened the scoring in the first half from a through ball from Robbie Petkoff in the 7th minute. Robert Petkoff then doubled the lead from the spot after Phil Arnold was fouled. That lead was halved in first half stoppage time by Gordon Perkins and then erased late in the second half by Nathan Costello, and it looked like Red Star would be lifting the league until Bailey Brown Montgomery stepped up again and smashed home at stoppage time. I've been Sean Fry. It's been a wonderful 90 minutes. It's been a wonderful season. I'll be back with you for the Top 4 Cup, but I will leave you to enjoy the trophy presentation. Sharif and Justice, come to the right place. The trophy was on the way up the Mitchell. It's got to come back down the Kwinana now. Stay with us. Whenever we do get the trophy here, you will see the presentations. And we'll be back for the Top 4 Cup. What a game. The final score here at Alfred Skeet Reserve on the final day. Armadale 2, Floreat Athena 3.
Hello. Do you use WhatsApp? Do you use WhatsApp?
Well, that coming after a bit of a nut.
we say trophy?
Come on.
At the back, come on. Back.
Everybody back.
What's this? Easy who? Congratulations, first of all, unbelievable performance. We'll just get you to come up and get your medals and then you can get back up and start celebrating. So, let's start with number 6, Jesse Fuller. Number 8, Scott McManus. Number 9, Robbie Beckor. Number 11, Curtis Gallard. Coaching staff, passing the team, comes forward as well.
Yeah, big on!
Let's go, baby! Check!
Kids, help coming in!
Hold it.
I'll take it on my phone.
Stop! Wait.
And then everyone was sort of the same guy. Stay with us. You need more of it.
Good job.
Where's Bailey? No rush, man. We're here for a while.